Oh, yes. And the battle has already begun. We are talking about trillions of bacterial strains in the world. Now, Superbug national data has shown that basically there are 2 million antibiotic-resistant infections every year, 23,000 deaths as a result. Now, the deaths are a small piece of the pie, but they're worried that will start growing across the globe. Doctors are seeing a terrifying increase in superbug bacterial infections, and they could be coming from anywhere, even your pet.
Unfortunately, it could be just our environment, our rivers and our soil under us. It's because of the spread, such a spread use of antibiotics, high use, they're becoming in our rivers, and it's breeding superbugs in the rivers and in our soil.
So now with collaboration, cooperation, and money, scientists at the nonprofit biotech group Armata are trying to work to collect superbugs from all over the world. They want to identify them, catalog them. Their goal, to create a database that will help doctors prescribe the right antibiotics. In the past, it could take up to 24 hours to identify a bacterial strain. Armata says they can do it in under an hour. That means people who are sick are getting the right medication faster, which will save lives and stop the spread of superbugs. Now, with collaboration and cooperation, they're saying this can all happen. We're going to tell you more about how they plan to do this coming up in the next hour.